Hello everyone and welcome to our weather update on Sunday the 31st of August 2025. It is currently the last day of meteorological summer and it's ending on a very autumnal note. Today we have an area of low pressure centred just northwest of Ireland, and that is bringing in gusty westerly or southwesterly winds with plenty of widespread blustery heavy showers. For the UK, it's quite a similar story, but possibly more sunshine and winds a bit lighter. Turning the radar on, you can see plenty of big, thundery, heavy downpours right across Ireland, submerging into longer spells of rainfall. With that area of cloud there, and for the UK, showers a bit more scattered, but still some very heavy bursts in there in the mix as well. Moving on to the UKV high res chart, you can see today heavy blustery showers, some prolonged at times in the west. Tonight it will ease off for a time and become confined towards more western areas, but towards morning showers will push more inland again. Now through Monday itself, as the sun gets going, we'll see widespread heavy showers, some with hail and thunder, on quite a fresh westerly wind, although not as windy as it was today. To Tuesday morning, overnight Monday to Tuesday, you can see clear spells in many areas, but a few showers possibly on western fringes, and the threat of some more showers also into the south. But there is quite a bit of uncertainty about this with regards to a trough of low pressure that will be coming close to the south coast on Monday nights. That might bring some more general rain as well Tuesday. But with the UKV, it keeps it offshore, and Tuesday is a fine day for many areas. Much more settles compared to the weekends and Monday, with only a few showers. These mainly light and scattered, with plenty of decent sunny spells in between. Now going into Wednesday, we see this area of heavy rain moving up. This mainly affects eastern and southern counties on Wednesday, while further west and north, it stays quite dry, albeit cloudy. Going into Wednesday night, Thursday morning, some further showery bands push in from the west, and Thursday is a blustery day with sunny spells and widespread heavy showers. And going into Friday morning, you can see briefly it looks a bit drier and clearer, but there's some more cloud waiting to our southwest that will probably herald to change again to another weather system. Temperatures by night really about 10 to 13 Celsius as a general range, and by day mid to high teens, best in the east, and where it's sunniest in the east, possibility of a localized 20 Celsius here and there, but really, like you can see, this chart for Thursday, it looks quite cool. Definitely awesome. Okay, so here are the ensemble graphs for Dublin in terms of the upper temperatures and also precipitation as well. So first of all, focusing on the temperatures, you can see currently we are about average really, and really from now until like mid-month we're seeing cooler than average temperatures for the most part, where most of the ensembles and the white average line is below that red line. Red line is the average line, and also there are a few little upticks. Like there's one there around the 3rd, there's one there around the weekends, maybe one there around the 10th. But what we notice is that this uptick is in conjunction with this big spike of rainfall, and this spike here in temperatures is with this plume of rain. Yes, you can see that while we could see some temporary milder, warmer spells, they'll be tied in with areas of low pressure and their frontal bands. So even if we do see temperatures rising aloft, on the surface, under the rain, it will feel very chilly still. And you know that yesterday we highlighted the possibility of high pressure becoming more dominant possibility into the second week of the month. And this is now definitely toned down as many ensembles keep the temperatures about average or below. Quite showery still on the rainfall graph, but a bit drier than the first week of the month. However, it could just be down to the fact that there's that there is much less certainty as you go further out. GFS 6-head run is looking like this. So once again, showery tomorrow. Then these troughs of low coming through the country next week, bringing in a spell of heavy rain and showers. Cool as well. This next low comes through at the weekend, bringing more heavy rain and showers. And that temporary southerly airflow will bring a rise in upper air temperatures there. Brief warm sector, but that is tying with plenty of rain. And we just keep it going wet and windy, really, up until mid-month. We're flat and westerly. And deep low there by the 14th. And there's no end to the story. Really, it just stays very cool and autumnal. Here's the ECM. Once again, through tomorrow, showery. Tuesday, threat of rain in the south, but otherwise showery again. But showers not as heavy as on Monday there'll be. Wednesday, a bit of rain in the south, as well as dry in the north. I think the ECM has that low missing us to the south, really. So while the UK Met run and GFS would bring big area of rainfall and showers, this one just keeps it offshore. Thursday, we're blustery westerly winds, bringing in showers. Friday, a bit dry for a time, but actually the ECM does go for a warmer second week of the month here. High pressure, it does build towards the Baltic Sea, combined with low pressure over the country and towards Iceland. We bring in a very warm southeasterly wind, possibly hot even, but that will not be without thunderstorms and rain due to the area of low pressure being so close. But by mid-month, we have high pressure to the east, bringing up quite a mild southwesterly airflow. But even by that point, probably quite wet. Yes, there is a trough right here. UK Met run. Let's see what you show. Okay, so once again, we're very unsettled through the week. Deep low on Wednesday brings rain to the south. Then we're blustery and showering Thursday. Friday, Saturday go wet. Bit warmer, yes, but plenty of heavy rain. Moisture-laden southwesterly airflow, trailing weather fronts. GEM. Once again, Wednesday looks very unsettled here. I think Wednesday will be the most unsettled day of the week here on many of these runs. Going into the weekend, we go a bit warmer, but still very showery. Probably a lot of showers under that trough. Here's the icon. So the icon run, once again, tomorrow showery. Tuesday is going to be showery as well. We missed that rain to the south. Wednesday sees rain in all areas with that low. Gusty winds on its southern edge. Thursday is quite showery. Friday goes very wet and windy again. Into the weekend, we're warmer, a bit milder. Yes, but plenty of wind and rain. Arpege, last but not least. We did a midnight run because that's not been out yet. Okay, once again, that's a glitch. Oops, there we go. And finally, the arpege, it looks pretty showery tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday, see rain with this area of low pressure before going into a gusty and showery day on Thursday. And well, thanks for watching. I'll see you later on. Enjoy the last few hours of summer 2025 in terms of meteorology. If you observe it in terms of astronomy, you have until, I think it's Sunday 3 weeks' time. Yeah. And if you observe it in terms of the sun, it was gone like 3 weeks ago. Everyone, thanks for watching. I'll see you later on. Bye for now.